It started earlier in the morning. I was helping my uncle at the lagoon, ferrying fish to the village. The water was calm, almost too calm. Even the birds that normally danced above the waves seems to avoid it that day. My uncle muttered things under his breath when he saw the stemless, but I didn't ask him what. I just wanted to get my work done and go home. We paddled out deeper than usually because the nets had come up empty, close to shore. The fish, it seems, had disappeared. Uncle dropped the net again and told me to stay by the cane while he went to check a line further down. I sat alone, letting my feet dangle over the side. The water was warm, almost unnaturally warm. I should have felt the wraith behind me. I should have noticed the way the earth got heavier, but I didn't. Not until I heard it, a horn, low and soft, like someone singing far away. I turned around and saw her. At first, I thought it was a woman swimming. Her skin gleamed, dark and smooth, reflecting the sunlight. Long black hair floated around her, tangled in the water. She didn't look at me right away, just moved close, her body gliding through the lagoon, as if the water obeyed her. Then she stopped, just a few feet from the canoe. Her eyes locked onto mine. They weren't normal eyes. They were too large, too bright, like two moons sitting in her face. She smiled, but it wasn't a kind smile. It felt sharp, like it could cut me if I shed too long, if I stare too long. "Why are you here?" she asked, her voice echoing like it came from the bottom of the lagoon. I couldn't answer. I couldn't even breathe. Her head tightened, and she reached out a hand. Her fingers were too long, whipped, with nails that glimmered like broken shell. "Come," she said, her voice soft but commanding. "The water is waiting." Something in me wanted to listen. My body started leaning forward, my hands loosening their grip on the edge of the tunnel. The hum got louder, vibrating in my chest. My head felt foggy, like I was falling into a dream. Then I felt a sharp tug on my arm. It was my uncle. He had returned and grabbed me just as I was about to fall in. He shouted something in our language, words I didn't understand, but that made the woman flinch. Her face twisted in anger, and her horn turned into a straight that made my eyes blink. Before I could blink, she dove under the water, disappearing as quickly as she came. Uncle dragged me back into the canoe and slapped me across the face. "Never look her." He backed. His voice shook, but his hands were steady as he paddled us back to shore with a speed I had never seen before. When we got back, he told me that truth. She was a Mami wata, a water spirit known to lure men into the depths. He said some believe she offers wealth and power, but most who follow her never return. The night I couldn't sleep, I was hearing her hum, soft and distant, like she was calling me back.